Hi, it's Mary Claire, Mystics by the Sea, and today is Thursday, September 9th. I will have your birthday numerology today, and today I pulled the Four of Cups. All week long, we've had major arcana cards, okay? And this one is telling you all of that you are, all of that the major changes that are going on in your life, and especially yesterday we had the Emperor, yesterday we actually had the Fool. I think the day before was the Emperor, okay? These all kind of lead up to this card. Okay, so there's a lot of new going on in your life. There's a lot of building going on in your life. There's a lot of structure and planning going on in all of this. The Four of Cups always reminds us, because again, the Four is about solid foundation and building. The Four of Cups, they want to take shortcuts. They just want to get there. And there's a feeling of dissatisfaction where they are. But they have to understand that things take time, all right? As needed, you're going to be handed. See that cup? As needed, things are going to be given to you. But sometimes you may put yourself in a place where you're not even going to see it, all right? It's almost like, well, if I can't have that, then I don't want that type of feeling with him. Discontent, dissatisfaction, but watch the emotions there, okay? Because it could hurt you, it could harm you and not help you. He has to learn he cannot take shortcuts. He cannot get there when he wants to get there. He has to wait and he has to build, okay? Now, if it's your birthday today, you have the 9 birth number and you have the 5 personal year. And the 9 birth number, you're the humanitarians, you're the givers of the world, you want to help. You're very emotional, you're very empathetic, and you're very compassionate. So you'll do whatever you can to help people. Now the 9s, they're either very much like that, where it really gets them in trouble, where they commit to things and they really don't want to, but they feel it's their duty or their obligation, all right? They're selfless to a fault. Then other 9s, I need to say to them, you're kind of selfish. You need to think of others. It's not, the world doesn't revolve around you. 9s have to find that balance. Sometimes they have to be selfish and not always be selfless. It's very important you find that balance in this lifetime. But you definitely are, you care for everybody. You really do. If you can help, you are right there, the first one in line to raise your hand, all right, in order to offer your services. But you have to be careful. God helps those that help themselves, and you do not become an enabler to enable them and really put you in a position where you become very resentful then. Now, your personal year is a 5, and the 5 is all about change and movement and finding your freedom in it. Okay, do something, a 5 year, you always want to think before you make any kind of major decisions. That is something that is the only downside to a 5 year is you really have to think of all of the change that this one change will bring about. I always say this is a change reaction year. So it will have a domino effect. So you want to really think, don't be impulsive this year. But at the same time, find your freedom in your decisions, okay? And what you do. In order to create the change and movement that you want, you have to do it in a place that you feel free to do it. All right, this 5 is also an adventuresome year. So, it may sound fun, but think of the long-term effects. All right. Everybody have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.